Welcome to day 10 of our Read Aloud, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Long Haul. And last time we read on day number 9, the Heffleys were going out to dinner and they had just won a pig at the country fair. So Mom came up with a plan that they were going to go out to dinner and then they were going to use their leftovers to feed their new pet pig. So we'll pick up on page 98. We found a place to eat a few miles away, and Mom stayed back in the van with the pig while the rest of us went inside. But when the waitress saw that Roderick was only wearing one shoe, she said she couldn't serve him. Dad said me and Roderick could take turns using my shoe, but I wish I hadn't let Roderick go first because he's the world's slowest eater. So he's taking his time eating. And there's Greg with one shoe on. When we got back in the van, we gave the pig our leftover corn and vegetables, which it ate straight out of the styrofoam container. Mom started looking up places to stay for the night on the GPS. She asked Roderick to call a hotel to see if they had any rooms available. They did, but Roderick blew it by getting too specific. They say no pigs. Mom found another place a few miles away, and this time she did the talking. The hotel was just after the tolls, a few hundred feet from the exit. Traffic came to a crawl. That was a problem for me because I had 2 big glasses of lemonade at the restaurant and really needed to use the restroom. I spotted a gas station up ahead and asked Mom and Dad if I could hop out and use the bathroom, then catch up with the car after I was done. Dad didn't like the idea because he was worried that by the time I got back, they might already be through the toll booth. But now it was pretty obvious the pig needed to go too because it was running in circles inside the cooler. Mom said I could use the bathroom at the gas station as long as I brought the pig with me. So I tucked it under my arm and ran across 3 lanes of traffic to the gas station. I tried the handle to the men's room, but it was locked. I waited for the person using it to come out, but whoever was in there wasn't in any rush to wrap things up. I was getting kind of desperate, so I tried the handle to the woman's room, but that was locked too. I ran back to the car, which had only moved forward about 5 feet in the time I was gone. When I told Mom that both bathrooms were occupied, she said gas station bathrooms are always locked and that I had to ask the attendant for the key. So I ran back to the gas station and told the guy at the desk I needed to use the restroom in a hurry. I'm not sure what I was expecting from a gas station bathroom, but it was actually a lot worse than I could have even imagined. Let me just say it was pretty awkward using the toilet with the farm animal staring right at me. But the pig was even more embarrassed than I was because when it was the pig's turn to go, nothing happened. After I gave the key back to the attendant, I spotted our van just as it was about to go through the toll booth. So I sprinted all the way across traffic to get to it in time. But before I opened the door, I wish I had noticed that the van didn't have a boat attached to it. Wrong family. Our van was actually still a few cars back. And by the time I got inside, the pig looked like he was about to burst. I guess Mom was right about pigs being smart, because when I put him on Manny's potty seat, he knew exactly what to do. There he is on Manny's potty seat. Monday. When we pulled up to the hotel last night, I was relieved that it looked a lot nicer than the place we stayed the night before. Mom and Dad weren't taking any chances on getting turned away at the desk because of the pig, so we kept it in the cooler until we got into our room. I think Mom felt bad about the sleep situation at the motel the first night because this time she rented 2 rooms so everyone would have a bed. But I should have known there was a catch. Mom said since she and Dad had Manny in their room, the pig was going to have to stay in ours. I didn't know what I was supposed to do with the pig, so I tried putting it in the bathtub, but it started whimpering the second I set it down. I decided to let the pig loose in the bathroom, but when I peeked inside a few minutes later, it made a terrible mess in there. And I'm pretty sure it ate a bar of soap, too. I let the pig free in the bedroom so I could keep an eye on it, but the first thing it did was go straight to the door connecting the 2 rooms. Scratch, 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 scratch. Eventually, Dad got sick of all the noise and opened the door to let the pig in. I was so tired I fell asleep before my head hit the pillow. This morning, I woke up to the sound of weird noises coming from the foot of my bed. At first, I thought Roderick had gotten up early, but then I realized the sound was coming from the pig. He's eating everything out of the refrigerator. It had somehow figured out how to open the mini bar door and was rooting through the candy and other snacks inside. I picked the pig up and put it in the bathtub, then went next door to tell Mom and Dad what happened. But it turned out the pig had raided their mini bar too. Somehow it had even gotten into the drinks. I counted at least 3 empty cans on the floor, and don't even ask me how a pig managed to do that. And we'll stop right there on page 110. That's the end of day number 10. I hope you enjoyed the Heffley stay at the hotel.